on stories. RIMAN is a business for all people, and nobody could be more different, I think, than Joy, Cooper, and Kristen. And they are all rocking it at this business. So we are going to hear from them in just a little bit. But let's talk about evaluating a direct sales company because that is, in essence, what we're doing tonight, deciding whether this business might be a good fit for you or not. So, when you're looking at a direct sales opportunity, one of the most important things to evaluate is timing. You want to be in as early as possible, and you want to be in a position where trends meet momentum. Right now, there is a cultural obsession with K beauty. Please let us know in the chat if you have heard of K beauty before coming on here tonight, before one of your friends invited you to come hear this and take a look, and let us know what you have heard about K beauty. The viral trends right now on TikTok are the hashtag Korean skincare. It has 41 billion views on TikTok. Glass skin is also a viral trend. That is what Korean skincare gives you, that glass skin look. It is dewy, it is hydrated. We have a huge following from Gen Z, and we're going to hear from one of our Gen Z members tonight. And the Korean skincare Google search is up 350% in the past few years. 56% of American women have shown interest in K beauty. So right now, it is viral. The other piece of this trend are all of the K dramas, K pop, K movies, K beauty. Korean culture is taking over, and we are seeing so much of it now. When people watch these shows, when they see these movies, they want to get the look that these actors have. They look young, they look hydrated, they look dewy, and people want that look for themselves. So that is what I mean by viral trends meet momentum. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the momentum here at RIMAN. So we are a brand new company. We were formed in 2018 in the very small country of South Korea. South Korea is landmass about the size of Indiana, and population wise about the size a little bit larger than the size of California in terms of population. In that very small country, in a short period of time, they did $3 billion in revenue. There are companies here in the US and Canada and Mexico and North America that have never done $3 billion in revenue. So we have been in the US a little over 2 years. And what you're getting here with RIMAN is first movers advantage. So you are here first. So you get the appeal of a startup without the risk of a startup because 80% of startups fail in the first 3 years. So that's not going to happen here because we are already a proven entity. We are number 22 on the direct selling news top 100 list. And that happened before we even came to the United States. So again, that happened in that tiny country of South Korea. And we are a top 10 company in momentum. The Direct Sales Association had their big meeting just a few months ago, and they named the top 10 companies in momentum. There are 10,000 direct sales companies. We are in the top 10 in momentum. And what's even more incredible is you are sitting right now with the top team at the top company. So we are the top team in momentum. So you're getting set up for success simply by considering joining our group. There we are, right at number 22. And look at some of the other companies on this list. You have probably heard of Amway, Herbalife, Primerica, Nu Skin, Tupperware. These are massive legacy companies. And there we are We are the little new kid on the block playing, running with the big dogs. I also want to show you the age of our company. We are truly the little baby. Look at Amway, 67 years, Herbalife, 46 years. And I'm skipping around to the ones that you've probably heard of. New Skin, 42 years old. Tupperware is 80 years old. Scentsy is 22 years old. Beachbody, 28. And there we are, little baby Riman, 8 years old and flying up the charts. So you've got momentum, you've got trends. Another thing that you want to look at when considering a direct selling company is innovation. We have incredibly innovative products, everything from skincare to hair care to body care to makeup to wellness supplements. And let's get into it. Our big differentiating factor is our patented herb. Yes, you heard that right. We patented an herb. It is called Centella asiatica, and it is a very popular herb used in Asian formulations for centuries. It is about this big. So it's the size of a nickel right in here when it grows in the wild. Our formulators have access to something called Jeju Lava Energy Water. It is a water that is found beneath the bed of the Halasan volcano. It has been filtering there beneath the bedrock for 400,000 years, picking up minerals, rare minerals, energetic properties. Our formulators had access to this water. In fact, they have a contract with the water supplier. And by the way, this water is found at a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So very few people have access to this. We have access to it for as long as we want because of our contract. Our formulator took the water and watered that tiny little plant. And that plant grew in 10 days to the size of a palm. Now, when it went from that big to this big, it also multiplied in healing effects. Centella asiatica, tiger grass, is a very healing herb. Tigers in the wild will roll around in it to heal their wounds. So we increased the healing capabilities, the antioxidant capabilities, and the nutrition in the plant. Our formulators found that when they put it on skin, it rapidly healed skin. And you're going to see some of the examples of that in just a minute. So then they took the formula and they spun it down into little nanoliposomal particles using a microfluidizer, which is usually only used in pharmaceutical formulations. Microfluidizers cost $500,000. There is nobody in the United States microfluidizing skincare. What that does is it allows the skincare to penetrate into deeper layers of the skin. Now, because of that, it's getting deep into your skin. It has to be clean. It has to be a clean formula. So our formulas have given us two different skincare systems. The first is the ICD signature line. That's the one that you see on the left with the white bottle caps. When you see a Riman before and after picture, 95% of the time, it is from that line. That is our signature line. That is what most people use. We do have an advanced line for very mature and very dry skin. Some of us use it at night. We use the water-based in the day, and we use the advanced line, which is oil-based, in the evening. What I love most are the clean ingredients in these products. And of course, the fact that we have over 20 patents, nobody can duplicate what we are doing, and we have won over 54 awards. And the results speak for themselves. Look at the forehead, the under eye area, and the neck drooping. That is my friend Dawn. She and I are the same age. We were born in the 1960s, and we are so excited with the look of our skin. And this is our friend Lori. So this first is where Lori was using medical grade skincare. And then this is her, I believe this is when she started RIMAN. And then this is her after. And look at that glow and that hydration. It's absolutely beautiful. Some of you on here know Lori. And then this is my friend Andrea. Look at her before and after in just a few short months, October to March. And this is Jack Liu on our team. Jack had this spot. He said he was on his way to the dermatologist to have it looked at, and all of a sudden the spot was gone. Now we cannot claim that we are going to treat and cure any of your suspicious spots, but it's pretty remarkable, and we do hear about it rather frequently. This is my friend Judy. Look at this. This took 10 years off her face, and she was very, very doubtful and skeptical and hesitant. And I know that she is so grateful that she tried the line today. And it works for kids with acne, men. And this, I love this before and after. This took 10 years off of her face. And this is a 6 month before and after. So the results just get better and better over time. Let's head to the next slide. So now we are going to bring up our guest speakers. Let me stop the share. And we are going to start with my friend Joy White. So Joy has been in the direct sales industry for Joy. How many years? I didn't even ask you. Several years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has built teams, she has made income, she knows how to do this, and she is a very savvy industry expert. So when somebody like Joy comes to a company, that's when other people kind of sit up and take notice. So Joy, tell us a little bit about yourself, about why you chose Remon. Tell us why you love the business, maybe a little bit about your results. Thanks for being here tonight.
Well, thank you for having me tonight, Jen. Um, and I've been in the dental field for 27 years. So I am a dental hygienist and I see a lot of people every day. So just to get started, how I started with Remon is I've been living clean since like 2012. I had really bad allergies. I've suffered from allergies. And I got called out a couple years back that my eyes weren't weeping. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I have not worn makeup in over 10 years. And so with that being said, I'm like, well, I need to get some new makeup. So I reached out to a girlfriend of mine and that has clean makeup that I've gone through before. And she's like, oh no, she goes, I have something different that you need to try. And that's when I was introduced to Remon. And that was back in, I don't know, January, February. And never in a million years did I ever think I'd be sharing skincare with anyone. I mean, never. And it's just like, I mean, I used to work at Herberger's back in the day and had all this different skincare, and I've done them, I've used Mary Kay. I've tried so many different kinds, and I just used it because it was good for my face. Never did I think I'd ever notice a difference. And that's when I fell in love with Remon and was literally 2 weeks. I have a before and after picture that is absolutely amazing. And I've started using it, started using their makeup. I can't wait for their eyelash serum to be coming out now at convention. That is just awesome. But what I also really love is their hair care too. We cannot forget about that. Back in 2012, I mean, our body is a cell, and what we put onto it is what goes into it. And since 2012, I've been using clean products in my hair, and I noticed my hair was getting dry. So I tried something else, and my husband's like, "Can't you just have one shampoo and one conditioner?" And I found one that I really liked right before this. And since I had joined Remon, I thought, well, heck, I have to try their shampoo and conditioner. You guys, it is a liquid conditioner. I have never had anything like it. And it is so nice and light on your hair versus having the cream and the grease. And I give out samples willingly and everybody absolutely loves it. So that is, I just love the product. I mean, and so it's like, why not share it? And even today with a patient of mine, I'm like, you need some Remon. And so I give her the information and we'll see what happens. But it's really nice talking with my patients, even one on one, and they can see the glow on my face. So that's what really makes a difference because they're like, your skin stands out.
It really does.
So
And you are building a fast-growing team and you're rising up the ranks. We've seen you at the number one spot for the past few weeks. We're so proud of you. And you are radiant, my friend. And that's, kind of, I don't want to say it's that simple because it's not that simple. This is definitely a job and it is work. We work hard to get our results, but you can put some great skincare on your face, go out and get compliments. People ask you what you're doing, and you have a link to share with them. And so sometimes it really can be that simple. Thank you, Joy, for being on. We really appreciate you. And I love the look on your hair, your skin,
thank
everything.
you.
So next up, we have a college student who is using the RIMAN business to make extra money during college, which, it's nice as a college student. I don't mean to speak for you, Cooper, but I know that you're very busy with school and classes. And I know you were bartending and you were waiting tables. And it's hard to do that with a very busy school schedule. So maybe tell us a little bit about how this gives you, maybe some freedom and what this has done for you and especially the interest level at your school. Thanks for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Hello, everyone. My name is Cooper. I've been with Remon for 2 years now. And honestly, I could care less about the skincare. It's great. Everyone loves it. I love it too. But as a guy, I'm here to make money compared to having glowing skin. It is nice, but I want to make money. And I saw some of the paychecks and heard about some of the paychecks that people were making. I was like, whoa, you guys just talked about skincare and making this money. I want to do that. So being at college, it's time consuming. I'm going into my senior year. I'm at Babson College, go Beavers. Um, so I'm trying to find side hustles. And honestly, MLM, this industry is a perfect side hustle for me. I am going to sororities at school and just talking about the skincare, reaching out to people that might be interested. A lot of people say, how do you do this? Who do you reach out to? Anybody that has skin is who you want to reach out to. Anyone that has skin and wants it to look better, they need these products. All right. So that's basically my mindset at school. The other thing you might notice, I'm in the car right now at my grandparents' house. You can run this business from anywhere. That's honestly what I love the most is the freedom. I don't have a boss telling me where to be, when to be there, what I have to do. I don't have coworkers that know me. Um, so the freedom that this job gives me is absolutely incredible. So if this is you, if you can see yourself, maybe you have an annoying boss or coworkers, or you just want the freedom, a little bit of extra cash, I'm telling you, this could be the industry for you. That's all I got.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's funny. I hope your boss never hears this recording. No, your old boss. But I get it. I get it. Like I've had those coworkers where they would come by the cubicle and I would be like, oh, no, don't stop. Keep walking. So if you know that feeling, if you want some of the freedom to maybe be able to work from anywhere, and it's not going to happen immediately, believe me. It's not like you sign up for this business and all of a sudden you're working from your poolside cabana. It's a slow build over time, and you keep adding customers, and as your customers go out and they've got their glowing skin on, people ask them what they're using, what they're doing, and it starts to build and grow. So now Cooper is known in his community as the Korean skincare guy, and it's pretty cool. So that's what you could be in your communities. Cooper, thank you so much for sharing with us. Can you tell us a little bit too about what you're using the money for? Because just to share, I know you're making some money. So what are you using the
Yeah.
money on?
Um, Mostly to offset groceries, which is huge because I lift and work out a lot, so I also eat a lot, and I try to eat organic, healthier produce, and it's expensive. So having the side gig to offset some of my groceries is massive for me. So
Yeah, that's good. Oh, the cost of your grass-fed beef, dude, is like ridiculous. So I hear you. I
exactly.
think it's wonderful that you can do that and have that money. Thank you so much for sharing, Cooper. We appreciate you. And next up, we have the Kristen Corbett. Now, the thing that I love so many things about Kristen, but one of the things I love the most is her energy. And if you're all on Instagram, if anyone's on Instagram, you got to follow Kristen. Is it the Platinum Flamingo? Her Instagram is just like a ball of joy in a online format. It is crazy good. And Kristen is a salon owner. She's actually cut. We went down to Florida where Kristen is, and she gave Cooper the best haircut of his life. But she is a hair salon owner. She is obviously a hairstylist, and she is an esthetician. Now, somebody like Kristen Corbett could use any product in the world. She could use the med spa brands. She could use the high-end brands. So she is using this for her clients. Kristen, can you tell us, first of all, thank you for being here. Oh, and she just happens to be a top leader at our company who just came back from an all expense paid trip to Costa Rica. Thank you very much, Riman. Kristen, you are on the floor. The floor is yours. Tell us a little bit about your Riman business and what you love. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you. So I had all this to tell you, and we're getting rid of all this. I've been inspired by Joy. I've been inspired by Cooper. I've been inspired by Jen. We're just gonna wing it here.
We're just gonna talk.
We're gonna have coffee talk.
Real talk.
Real talk. Real talk. So exciting. Oh my gosh, so many great things to tell you. In Orlando, been a hairstylist for over 18 years, also an esthetician, and I have a head spa. If you don't know what a head spa, think scalp facial. So going back on my journey, I was with another skincare company for over 11 years, and I thought that there was going to be none other. And so as we all get older and wiser and all the things, we're trying to incorporate more of a clean lifestyle. And, I still have my chosen chemicals. We all do, what have you, but we're just trying to make some changes. So I was trying to incorporate a cleaner line. And that's when I heard about the RIMAN line. And I had no idea. I thought this was going to be in addition to what I was doing. This has completely replaced it. The skincare line, blown away. I just cannot believe how well it works. And I think with the education that I have and the experience that I have, I always feel like you have to have something for each condition. And no matter what skincare concerns you have, there you can use this regimen and it works for everything. But not only that, it goes back to what Joy said, the hair care. Oh my goodness. Not only, and I use everything on myself first before I start sharing it with others. So not only am I using the skincare and the hair care, this is retailed at my salon. This is used at my back bar when I wash everybody's hair. And wowza, not only is the product phenomenal, but the affordability of it. Typically, the ounces are 8 ounces to 16 ounces. Well, we have a 16-ounce bottle that is like half the cost of what these, not that we've got a great brand, but these really luxury brands cost. So not only are the results amazing, and I can't promise, your hair is going to grow back and this and that, but how many people do we know that are going through menopause, perimenopause, even young, certain things with the environment, the foods we eat, GLP-1s, thinning hair. This is actually helping the hair with growth, with thickness. Incredible. And not only am I using the hair product, I'm using the hair serum for blowouts. The hair serum is actually, it's a heat protectant as well. So, I could not be more excited about this. And, in this crazy world that we live in, people have so much going on with their schedule. There's been a few times that people have forgotten an appointment. People double book themselves. I have something else to go to. When you're a salon owner or you're working behind the chair, where you're making money based on that actual person being there, this is another source of income where I don't have to be behind the chair. I can be talking to you all right from the comforts of my room, in my bed. It's great. Just like Cooper said, he's in his car right now at his grandma's house. It's just such a wonderful addition. And then some people actually do it full time. But as far as my credentials in the business of hair, in the business of skin, now in the business of owning a head spa, I cannot talk anymore about this and how great it is. And if you're not using it, you need to be on it. Also, Joy, you had mentioned again about the water treatment. Here's a little fun fact. If you put it in a spray bottle, you can spray it into your hand or you can spray it on your hair for your conditioner. So there's a little tidbit. So I'm excited. I love it. And I got to go to Costa Rica. So, I mean, and my team is amazing. My business partners are amazing. And not only are we talking about all this great stuff with the product, but let me talk about the people. I've never met so many wonderful, good-hearted people. They do not care if you're here, if you just started, if you've been in the company since it came to fruition. The relationships that I have built since I've been with this company have been like none other. So I'm very, very fortunate, blessed every day. And thanks again for letting me chit chat for a little bit tonight, Jen.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. And one of the things that kind of sums up the beauty of this business is the video of you in Costa Rica jumping off that cliff. Oh my gosh, like it gave me palpitations just to watch it. But the bravery, but the camaraderie, holding hands, going over, coming back up. I mean, you survived, thank God. And it was just so cool to watch that the evolution, of kind of Kristen. It's been really,
Well,
really fun.
if I can add just real quick,
Please.
if I can just add real quick, I am scared to death of heights. I don't care if it's 5 feet high. I don't like heights that are outside. Like I can be in a plane, I can be in a tall building, but when, oh my gosh, when Christy and Abigail did that, I, I had such FOMO. And then they were all walking away back to the ATVs. And I'm like, ah, I'm in Costa Rica. Like I keep telling my business partners, you've got to work scared. You've got to do things scared. So I did it. And so the cutest thing was this teenager said, do you want me to do it with you? And I'm like, yes, I didn't even know her. And so once I did it, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do this again. I got to do it by myself. So thanks for bringing that up. It was not easy, but work scared. It'll happen.
Work scared. I love it. That's just such a great motto for life, isn't it? Right? Work scared. Everything we want is on the other side of fear. And maybe for some of you watching today, what you want is on the other side of joining this business. There absolutely are no guarantees. We have a lot of people who join who do absolutely nothing with it whatsoever. And then we have people like Kristen who join and they rise to the top, and she is leading an amazing team. Kristen, thank you so much for being on. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
thank
I'm going
you.
to try and unpin you. Yes. And we're going to go back to the share. Can we all just give a little love and applause to our speakers in the chat? We appreciate them. And this is not where I want to be at all. There we are. We're here. Thank you, guest speakers, for being here. We're going to wrap it up real quick. Both Kristen and Joy. Oh, and I got to brag about Kristen for another minute, just because I was lucky enough to go to her old salon. I haven't been to the new salon yet, but like, talk about a beautiful high-end space. Absolutely gorgeous. And I cannot wait to try your head spa, Kristen, when I'm in Orlando this winter. Yeah, you gotta save me a time. But she is using this amazing hair care. And she did allude to the fact, she said, we cannot guarantee your hair will grow. However, in a Korean clinical study, our hair care regrew hair by 61%. So if you know anybody, as Kristen mentioned, struggling with hair loss, menopause, post-COVID, GLP users, all the reasons that people are losing hair these days, please, please let them know that this might be a potential solution for them. And I want you to look at these before and after pictures. So this, the first one is a woman with scalp psoriasis, and this is after just one use of our hair care. Look at that. Scalp psoriasis is brutal. It's embarrassing. People feel humiliated. And the fact that it can go away that quickly for someone, your folks need to know. And then the arm is a before and after of our body care. Our body lotion has incredible skincare ingredients in it, as you can imagine. And then all along the bottom, you're seeing before and afters of the hair regrowth that we are classically known for. We also have supplements. We have some incredible supplements. This is my favorite, especially when traveling. I always make sure I have a few pouches of this. This is a gut health supplement. It repairs your gut using ingredients to help restore and renew. I recently learned that our gut is really only one cell thick. So it is very, very important to be providing your gut with as much nutrition as possible. This also helps to gently scrape the sides of your GI tract. It helps to kind of push things along in a very light and gentle way, which is allowing your body to absorb more nutrients. And the more nutrients that your body can absorb from food, the better your skin's gonna look. So this is beauty from the inside out as well as from the outside in. And this next product, again, beauty from the inside out. This is a collagen ampule. We use collagen peptides with incredible ingredients. I had a friend who came to me and she was having good results from the skincare. Most people do. And she said, but Jen, there's just a little sagging that I'd like to resolve faster. And I said, we see a lot of good results with the beauty ampule. Why don't you give that a try? And she called me probably 3 weeks later and she said, that was it. That was the answer. So this is something to consider adding to your skincare order. Again, beauty from the inside out. We have color cosmetics and they are awesome. I am wearing all of it right now. So we've got lip color, we've got face makeup. Our face makeup cushion is incredible. It gives you almost an airbrushed look. I'm guessing Joy and Kristen are both wearing it as well. And our cushion removes your pores. So this is one of our celebrity makeup artists. So we have a lot of beauty professionals, as you can imagine. You don't have to be a beauty professional. I'm just a mom, but a lot of them do come here because of the results. And our celebrity makeup artist took this picture of her pores before and after using the cushion. And you can see the look. So the before is on the left. That is everybody there is just wearing the skincare. And then on the right, of course, is after applying the makeup. And it really just looks like your skin, only better. You get a little more of a dewy glow, but boy, is it covering up the flaws and providing excellent coverage while giving you that glow. All right. That's our products. That's our business. Let's talk a little bit about the money, because if you're evaluating a business, of course, you want to know what am I going to get paid? So we get paid several different ways. I'm going to highlight some of my favorite facts that I think are the most important, and they are this. When you achieve the rank that you are getting paid a 20% commission, you hold that rank for life. You never drop down to a zero the next month. That is your commission forever and ever and ever until you promote up to the next rank where you're getting the 30 to 40%, and then you hold that rank for life forever and ever and ever. So you could promote to that senior manager level and you could not make sales for, let's say you want to take the summer off. You know what? I'm not going to work until the fall, and I'm going to pick up some money in that sweet, sweet fall selling window when all the holiday shoppers are out, but I'm not going to sell anything for 2 months. Well, when the fall holiday shoppers hit and you get those orders, you are still going to make your 30% commission until you're at the 40% level, right? So it keeps going. Now, at these higher levels, there is some requirement to hold them, but it's not like crazy and it's what you're doing anyway at that level. So it's really really great the way it operates. To not have a zero in your office every month feels really, really good. The volume rolls over. We mentioned that the average customer is going to order about 7 times a year. There are no required purchases. If you want to come along with us, you are going to pay $20. It's going to get you your website. It's going to get you all the training. It's going to get you your back office reporting capabilities. And that's it. I have never personally been charged another cent. And there are no subscriptions, fees, monthly fees, technology fees, no fees. And we get paid many ways. So these are some of the other ways that we get paid besides the commission on our sales. If you decide to build a team, we have unilevel pay. If you build a team that promotes leaders, you get a leadership match. We have profit share, top retailer bonus. Now, if somebody wants to come in and only make sales, they are eligible for these 2 additional bonuses when they hit certain milestones. We also have director overrides. As directors, you pick up extra percentages. And there are additional bonuses offered throughout the year. Right now, we are doing an additional bonus for team leaders and above. And what's really fun about that additional bonus is most team leaders are already doing what's required to get the bonus. So they're kind of picking up a bonus. It's really nice. And the travel incentives. So in 2026, we are earning trips for Bahamas, Dubai, and Jeju Island. I will be on all 3 of those trips, and I invite you to come along with me and with Joy and Kristen and Cooper and everybody else on. I know Tracy Zimmer's here. All the people who are building towards these trips is a great group of folks, and you have so much fun. Maybe you too can jump off a cliff into, oh, I don't even want to think about it, Kristen. You're my hero. So it's really easy to join us. It's $20 and you get a rebate on a starter kit. So if you decide to get a starter kit, and I highly encourage you to get a starter kit because you get the amazing products at a discount. They throw in some free products. Reach out to the person who invited you here tonight and say, hey, I want to see those starter kits. And if you join us by tomorrow night at midnight using one of those starter kits, if you buy a starter kit, you are going to get a free coaching session with one of our 7-figure earners. They will do a strategy call with you to help you get your business off to the right foot or started on the right foot. You know what I mean. So you are here tonight hearing about this really at the very beginning of the journey for RIMAN in the US. Less than 2 years is a blip on the radar for a direct selling company. We didn't even mention all the countries that we are open in and that we are currently opening over the next year. This is going fast. It is going big. You're here for a reason. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not sit back and a year from now say, oh, I wish I had joined RIMAN when I first had the chance. Take the chance. Take the jump off the cliff. Come with us. We would love to work with you. Thank you so, so much for being here tonight. Thank you to Kristen, Joy, and Cooper. We love you. Have a great night. We look forward to welcoming you to the RIMAN community. Bye.